Hello guys, welcome to part 24 of my SAS Jeep diorama build. Okay, I've been quite busy for the past week. I just come back to this diorama on YouTube. Yeah, during that 1 week, actually I was quite busy. Then off camera, I added some foliage to the ground. But never took any video. Okay, there's a do a flag on focus. Okay, do a flag on the back part of the Jeep. Focus, yeah. But I think I left. Yeah. I think the hook is now properly washed. Okay. The net with the camo net that was posted. Took one jerrycan off because I need this detailed jerrycan for my metal Jeep. Okay, this is the jerrycan I took off. Okay. That one will come in place. Okay, the jerrycan I taken off because there's it actually blocked the view. But I added a sandbag, an empty sandbag here. Okay. This one will be filled with food, tea, their food supplies. Okay, for this one. What's missing is actually those nowadays is known as bug out bags. Okay. BOG, bug out bags. And actually, at this point, I was not keen on covering any details, so maybe the bug out bag will be declared missing, just like the sand channels by Sergeant Riley. On the previous posting, I mentioned that tea was among the things missing, besides the channel. Now they have found tea. Okay. So on this section, working in small parcel of half an hour, 1 hour, but for this one I think it took me nearly 3 hours. Mostly on searching for one of these. For one of these to be made into one of these. Okay. For one of these bottles. But this one I was thinking doing it on YouTube, but while searching I thought no. I don't have the time. I don't have the time, and then y'all wouldn't want to see me searching all over my place live for this, and right now I still can't edit. Okay, anyways, out of a bottle like this, a kettle is made. A copper kettle, enough to hold maybe 4 or 5 cups of hot brewing tea. Okay, this is the axe I took from the other side. With of course foliage. Then some real stones from the diorama, and the fire underneath. All these are still being worked at. The smoke coming out. Okay, then at this point, this no painting diorama base has become a diorama that needs to be painted. Matte black is airbrush here. for the soot. Then with this foliage is actually made with garnish rings. It's deflate into something like that. Okay, planted in, then I'll wash with green. Then of course, we came to the final, not final, but final things, like David Sterling's jacket. I took it off and replaced with a sweater because the jacket actually covered a lot of details. It's too big. Then this rifle, which last time was held in this position, is now in this position, and it's actually stick on. See if I can remove it. Okay, it's removed, but it's super glued to the okay. Now this gun is actually stick by a steel pin. Right? For this part, the top here is actually one of a piece of my paint cleaning rack. This is the reason why I choose very thin, good quality cotton. By cleaning the rack, you could have sections of colors like that. Yeah. So this one, okay, again this top is actually a stick at this corner, and this corner, the same way as this one. Okay. This piece of wood is actually there's a pin underneath the rock also. This one is actually one of the pieces I took off from the diorama piece. Okay. All four corners had their items stick like that, and then just go in with David holding the. So right now David is not wearing the jacket. I figured this type of sweater, if it's good for Montgomery, it's good for David Sterling. Anyways, it hide less details. Okay, before this, I scratch build this kettle. I also made a sun compass. Scratch build sun compass. I think I posted, took some pictures of this sun compass and posted it on Facebook on how I do it. Yeah, I know, of course. And then of course the other one is actually the ammo bag. Okay, let's move it the other way around. The ammo bag. Okay, this ammo bag used to be roughly the same color as the shirt, but you cannot have too many sand colored items on the gym. So when I was washing up, applying wash the grass, the same green actually end up here. Okay. Besides toning down the bag, it actually highlighted the metal ammo belt, created some bling. Let's see if I can pick out the sun compass from here. There's the sun compass. Right now I'm using an iPhone, so getting it close is a problem. Okay, this is a sun compass. Made basically from, give me a second. This sun compost is actually made from. This guy dropped the thing. Yeah, it's not here, but it actually is from one of those, 21st century or GI Joe or Ultimate Soldier, those altimeter. That altimeter now became this. I think I'll post a link on this one and the kettle in my description later. The other thing I also did offline was, I think I took some picture, but I still haven't posted on Facebook yet. Was the final bits that goes on the two Louis guns. I ran out of black, so the bracket that holds the two machine guns together right now is green, the British Army green. These two, I actually, for these machine guns, I actually did some modification. This is actually a pin with wing nuts. This one, I was afraid it might snap off, so the cross side is also pinned with the lower cross, with the pin coming in through the lower cross, but the other three cross is original. And then of course the ammo can, the back ones. All three had their spade-handed the grip done in wood. So anyways, I think I will show you guys how to do the flag, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, let me keep my stuff. This is actually my storage cabinet. And then of course the Jeep. Okay guys, I get you all seated in at this thing, and then we'll get on to the flag business. Okay. Give me a second, Remove the Jeep. Remove the turntable. Remove the thing underneath. Turn on some lights. Zoom in. Focus. Okay. Let's get on to the business of the flag. Okay, in this nowadays in this current state, I actually have trouble getting flags. Now previously for 1/6 scale flag, the most common one is actually the stars and stripes. And this in 1/6 scale is actually a full size flag. Okay, it's one of those full size flag you see flapping around on flag posts. Now previously, before COVID-19, flags are easier to get because there is a constant supply from the manufacturer from China, all this. But even at that time, British flags is very difficult to find, because I know I'm keen on the British military, and I've been trying to get some British flags of all sizes. Now in this current time, the cheapest and the most convincing flag is this type of flag. Okay, this type of flag is actually, you know, those flags are that is sold to the public. In this form, you know, to wave at the queen when they pass by. Yeah. For this flag, there are actually two types. One is those plastic sheet that you find in those shopping bag carriers. This one is actually nylon woven material. Okay, I got this pack in, I think, about half a dozen from eBay China. With free shipping, I think it's about 3 or 4 Singapore dollar with free shipping for about half a dozen of these. Yeah. Of course, if you are keen on American flag, they do have an American flag. If you want Germany flag, they are Germany flag. It's available for a lot of countries. But these are those flags that you wave. You know, it actually come with a white stick and a small knob here, no, for this purpose. So if you are keen on flags, again, it's available in many countries, flags of many countries. But for this one, for this view, actually, when I laid the Jeep off 1 year plus back, I got this 1 year plus back during COVID-19 time. Okay, let's get into the business of making a nylon flag look like a cloth flag, because this one is actually nylon is actually quite shiny. Okay, this is my paintbrush cleaning fluid, paintbrush cleaning thinner. Okay, with the first one, with the first pass, this quite stiff nylon is already beginning to soften up. Just crumple it. Then we go for the next color. Okay, right now it's starting to soften up, but the creases still look very unnatural. Now when you are rubbing in, you will take off, you will rub all these things in, rub the cleaner thinning. This is enamel paint thinner. Enamel paint thinner, don't use acrylic. I don't use acrylic actually. Okay, once it works in, it actually takes some shine off the. You see on the second pass, it's really looking more natural. Now let's go for the other colors. I ran out of brown. I think I'll mix some brown later. This is rust. Okay, never mind. Okay, the next one I go is actually brown or black, which I'm running out. These are the few drops of black I have. Okay, so black. Now for flags, I don't recommend for this nylon one. I don't recommend burning this one. It's very uncontrollable. And then the last one is obviously the other color is obviously the usual brown that I use. Okay, so with black and a bit of rumpling, it looks like it. Then obviously the lines of the flag. Let's see if I have some browns here. after off the workbench, in another frame of mine, everything got lost. Yeah, I think there's some. Yeah. Okay, this is another shade of color that goes in. It's more brown, but this is also from one of the earlier batches. Okay. So you rumple it. Now depending on how you want to display the flag, or maybe you want to drip the flag over something. There is a chance to shape this flag. Okay, to let it conform more to the surface. Let me keep this, and then we'll go to the next step as this thing dries. Give me that few seconds. Okay, I think I'll keep this. Let's confirm this thing to this bottle. Okay, so this thing is sufficiently dry. So actually the next step, right now the shine is mostly taken off. Then it's actually quite still light still passes through. Okay, so the next one is actually, is it dry? Yeah, it's dry to the touch. So the next one is actually Redder can black matte varnish. Okay. Give me a few seconds. I spray it by the window and then come back. Introduce more wrinkles in. Okay. And then we'll spray both sides. Now for this redder can one, it don't have to. Try to get it covered uniformly. Okay, redder can. So as for this one, you take you have a few minutes to work with this one. It's still drying. It's still drying. But for this one, you take about a minute to fully dry. So rumple it again. So as it's drying, just conform it. Okay, maybe with some force. Okay. Just conform it to a surface. Do I have a rubber band here? No. But I do have a twist tie. Conform it to a surface. Okay, with the force you want, and then shoot it with this thing again. Oops. Oh, it was not covered properly. Okay, shoot it again. You're watching it live. You're watching it live, guys. Accidents do happen. Okay, I think I use a hairdryer to speed it along. with the extra thinner coming off. Okay. Obviously, for this corner, you can weigh it down while you're doing that. In this way, take a clamp or something and weigh it down. But basically, the flag is done. The style for this one, I pull you guys down for a closer look. Okay, so basically the flag is done. It actually conform to any surface, more or less. Then when it's fully dry, the shiny bits will be gone. That is not to say the flag will stay like that. No, it will. You can recycle this flag. Okay. Give me a second. Did I broke my mount? My selfie stick mount. Give me a few more seconds. Focus. Okay. That is not to say this thing will stay on here forever. It still could be recycled. Okay. If this position is not satisfactory, just work it to another. Wait, give me a second. No, just work it to another position, Now doing flags like this is actually not any technique. It's actually something we use on a smaller scale. But that one was actually on, those 35th scale, those small decker. Then we'll maybe transfer it to a cloth or those aluminum foil, then we'll do something like that. The same thing, but on 35th scale, this is 1/6 scale. It's actually much easier and faster. Okay, so recycled. The flag can be recycled to any position you want. Okay. Then for my Jeep, I done it this way. So okay, if you pass by those, those newsstand or whatever, they sell this type of flag, maybe you'll take a look. Besides or after you wave to the queen, don't throw them away. Yeah, just put it inside one of your junk box and do something like that. Of course, if you want to go crazy, maybe take one airbrush, do some those gunpowder or soot covered thing to it. But basically, this is actually the technique that is used. This side the blacks the color get covered by more than this side. See? Even like simple thing like flipping it over, you get a new post. Right now is because the fan is but basically just flipping it over, you get a new post, just like that. Okay, very simple technique. The fundamentals are here. Of course, you can go crazy with different colors. Take an airbrush to this one, apply wash over, you know. Hey, okay guys. On for this posting, take a look at the description. I'll post the making of the sundial, the kettle, inside Facebook. I have posted inside Facebook. I put the Facebook link on the description there if you're interested. Okay guys, we'll end this video at 30 minutes. See you.